I'd say maybe embarrassing.
Draining.
Awkward. Very awkward. The hardest part was probably fitting in, trying to find people that you actually are just trying to feel accepted, I guess. More so than high school, I think. It's because, in middle school you don't even really know who you are or what you like yet, so you're trying out all these things and you find yourself in a bunch of groups and it gets rough when you don't know where you belong.
I noticed that a lot of people were like developing faster than I was, and so it was like I was kind of like behind in the game. So I mean but I kind of caught up during like high school and stuff like that. But it's an embarrassing period. Well, you're much more established in high school than you are in middle school. So I mean you kind of have like a base of like who you are and stuff, and you're more like willing to be open. I don't know. I feel like you just know yourself more. Not that I couldn't be myself, but kind of like even just things like your music like sense. Like some people, like if you like a certain song, people would like rip you for it and stuff like that. And it's like
I still go to school with most of them. Like my grade 8 class was like 13 kids, so it was pretty like tight-knit community. So socially it was fine, but like I don't know, ideally and like, culturally it wasn't something I enjoyed. I didn't adhere to what like my school and like their values and what it was all about. And I didn't agree with a lot of it, and I still don't agree with religion. And I don't agree with religion and I don't subscribe to any of it because of Catholic school. Them forcing, religion and something I didn't believe in down my throat every day for 10 years, brings you to a point where you tend to disagree with them.
I think middle school was definitely positive because it's the first time in your life where you're kind of faced with a lot of new decisions and a lot of new responsibilities. It's a lot less welcoming than elementary.
I think middle school affects, who you grow up to be and who you become, especially in high school, very drastically. It's those are your formative years. Like when you're a kid, those are when you learn ethics and morals, and when you start to agree with certain beliefs, and you start to figure out sexuality and stuff. And so that's really important to be in like a hospitable, like caring environment that also fosters your needs, your wants, your beliefs, and doesn't shut you down and allows you to speak freely.
it's 2 years, so it's like it's not like you have time to just like kind of really get used to your surroundings. It's like it's 2 quick years of your life. It seems like it like never happened. I feel like opening up to an adult in middle school is a little bit harder because you only have been there for a short amount of time, so it's like you don't really have the chance to get to know there's no guidance counselors. Like it's like you're speaking to your homeroom teacher you're gonna see in the morning.
I'd say middle school is actually pretty easy to make friends because I take that everyone's like awkward and no one really knows what they want yet. I think everyone has a very similar elementary school experience for the most part, but everyone has a very different middle school experience, which is why probably in high school it's actually harder to make friends. It's not alienating. I think it's alienating, but not because of the system or anything. I think it's just because everyone's going through their own kind of changes, and sometimes it can be very hard to make friends, but it is, also sometimes because everyone's going through changes, you make friends that last your whole life.